What is the purpose of anything? Is there a purpose for anything? What are we doing here? How did we come here? What is love? What is hate? What are we doing wrong? So many questions we ask ourselves, but few of them stand out. Those few are turned into enigmas, for which we have no answers yet. Then it occurred to me that I have few answers of my own. Answers based only on fact and logic, using a simple concept, which I call the prime dimension. So what is the prime dimension? If you take any of these problems and break it down into its basic elements, you'll find the raw, unspoiled, and very simple perspective of the matter. This is the definition of the prime dimension. Now let us put this simple concept into action and ask the first of those enigmatic questions. Are we alone in this universe? Are all this vastness around us, with billions upon billions of galaxies and stars and planets, just waste of space and matter? Science has helped us develop equations, laws, and theories of probabilities and possibilities that demonstrate the likelihood of the existence of extraterrestrial life. The Fermi paradox, for example, states that the universe is simply too big to be built just for us. And if this is the case, then where are all the aliens? The Drake equation puts this possibility into a formula, which shows that there are quite a good amount of planets out there with habitat similar to Earth and can easily accommodate life. Then come other views of the subject, like the rare Earth hypothesis, for example, which states that what happened here on Earth, all these random or designed conditions that helped life to evolve as we know it, is nearly impossible to happen again on some random planet out there. It was like trying to get heads or tail for centillion times in a row. That's 10 to the power 300. And now you're guessing that it might happen again on some other planet. It seems that we're not going to get anywhere with all these contradicting theories and hypotheses. Up to this moment, we have based our research and our efforts so far on the undeniable enormity of the universe. But is this enough to prove the existence of alien life? So I reverted back to the prime dimensional aspect of the matter and broke it down into its basic elements. So what is the universe? The universe is a volumetric dimension that contains the celestial bodies and the space in between. And if we are the only intelligent life out there, so why all the near infinite dimensions? We cannot hope to reach anywhere noticeable in these distances with our short lifespan and our weak form. At this moment, this next element of the subject jumped in, which is us. So what is the prime dimensional view of ourselves? We are this weak form, these flesh and bones, which will become worm food in a couple or several decades. But this is the lesser part of us. The major part of us, however, is the true identity of humans, is our intellect and our awareness, our thoughts and ideas, our dreams and hopes, basically what remains when this body is gone. And if the universe is meant to contain anything, it must be this immaterial part of us. By definition, anything that confines the potential of whatever it contains is a prison. And we are inquisitive beings. We tend to test the limits of whatever we have the moment we have it. Think of the laser pen, for example. The moment you hold it in your hand, you try to see how far it goes. Prisoners can escape their captivity by unleashing their imagination beyond the walls of their prison. Nothing can contain that. So the universe has a limit and at the edge of our physical potential, and one day we peer into our telescopes and see this wall or this border or this edge at the end of our physical potential. What will we feel? How will we act? What will we do? I think instantly we will try to cross it. But until we cross it, all this vastness around us will be just a prison. In the early days of the last century, we were dreaming of seeing past our galaxy. Now we can see and examine celestial bodies millions of years away. This vastness around us is shrinking the more we get developed. And as a conclusion to this point, I think that the limits of the universe are only those of our imagination. And if you think about it, The only thing that is faster than the speed of light is our thought. You just think of the Andromeda galaxy, for example, and you're there. Let that sink in for a moment. Now, at this moment, I started to get the taste of what seemed to be an answer. So I started to dig deeper. And I looked into the next element of the subject, which is Earth. So what is Earth? The prime dimensional description of Earth is that it is one ecosystem, a complete and closed ecosystem. This creature feeds on that creature, then it decomposes and becomes food for another creature. This substance turns into that substance, and so on and so forth. Earth is one complete and closed ecosystem that has been existing for thousands and millions of years. I do not think there is a missing link somewhere waiting for some alien life form to come and fill it. I don't think there is a product or substance that kept piling up across the ages waiting for extraterrestrial life to come and make use of it. If aliens had ever stepped foot here on Earth, then there must be an effect that could be traced back to that moment. An effect in the ecosystem that can be observed and detected. Not just a monument or structure or some signs in the ground that we have many theories explaining its creation. And I don't see them coming here anytime soon either. There is just no room for them, no place for them in our balanced ecosystem or the life cycle we have here on Earth. These 2 points serve as the pillars of my conviction that there are none like us out there. Now this is a huge subject which branches out to many other points and aspects. And I will discuss those points in a later video, in another video, along with other of those enigmatic questions that I mentioned in the beginning. So if you'd like to hear more about it, just press this subscribe button and you will get notified whenever a new video comes up. But before I wrap this one up, I just want to discuss one last point. There is this word that I kept hearing and reading over and over again when I started digging for answers for this question. The word is significant. And I think one of the reasons that we are asking this question is that we believe that there must be another race out there significant enough to deserve all this universe. I will discuss this point specifically, this word, the significance of the human race, in another video I'm going to make. And perhaps when you see it, you will find out why I think the universe is not too big for us. Actually, it might be the other way around.